Hello Taurus, and welcome to your December 2021 reading. So, I've meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first cards that came out, here I have 4 cards. The World, Judgment, 7 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles. So that's a bunch here, but we have the World and we have Judgment, which are 2 major arcanas right here. You're finishing a cycle because you're pulling a judgment on your Taurus. Your element is earth. Your element is, this kingdom here, grounded. 7 of Pentacles and 4 of Pentacles, these are like 7 of Pentacles, it's like if all of this has become just like a chore, okay? There's no pleasure in it anymore. This is a chore, and I have to hold on to what I have because I can't lose more than that. And probably having to confront or having to deal with people that are not available, that cannot give anything. So I have to work for everything that I do. And I'm paying the bills, but nothing more than that, okay? I'm like tight, I'm not in abundance, and I'm just working. Here, with Judgment, there's this realization you're doing. This is a bit of shadow work. This is a bit of, oh my God, I'm seeing now from a much higher vibration what is happening. After that, I have the Page of Swords. So out of this judgment, there's an understanding that you're grasping, that you're, I see things differently. There's a new understanding that I am having. Page of Swords. I'm not a professional yet about it. I'm a page. I'm holding it. And what it's leading to is actually leaving my old emotional baggage behind, an emotional situation, an emotional baggage, whatever, but 8 cups. And I'm going to use my willpower to go for that 9th cup, which is going to bring me fulfillment, the fruits of life, what makes things, pleasant, grace, joy, love, happiness. And here, 3 of Wands, this is what actually, there's like this, a view, an enthusiastic view of what can be coming towards you at the end of the month, okay, because of what you're understanding now, because of the cycle you're finishing. Under that cycle finishing, I have the Hangman. So things have been like that for a while. The Hangman is like the universe saying, okay, Taurus, we're not changing anything now until you look at things from a completely different angle and you get the illumination. And you're going to get it because you're going to go and look inside Queen of Cups and get that Ace of Swords. Get that understanding. It's really a wake up, the end of a cycle. You're done. You're awakening, understanding something within yourself that has a lot to do with your emotions, how you feel, what is in there, and you're getting a clarity. And because of that, here I have an Ace of Pentacles right there. So after such a long time of no fruits coming and having just bare minimum in this, pleasure of life here to, go continue month per month or week per week, here I finally have an Ace of Pentacles, and under that, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. And so it's interesting because Pisces had the King and Queen of Pentacles. Was it Pisces or Aries? But anyway, and you being a Earth sign, you have the King and Queen of Cups. So this beautiful rebalancing of your emotional wisdom, capacity to allow love and passion and peace and grace within yourself, honoring how you feel, grounded emotionally, you're getting the understanding of that. And of course, now that pentacle here is going to be tied to the Three of Pentacles, actually starting to manifest your next cycle, because we have the world here. So what do I want to build? How do I want my reality to be about? And here I have a 10 of Wands. So really release, a lot of releasing this month because of what you're realizing. So you will not do things the same way that you've always done. Bottom of the deck, I have the Lovers. This is, of course, will ultimately be an inspired decision to elevate yourself. Let's clarify this for Taurus. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Taurus for December 2021. Okay, show me the world with judgment. Ah, all right. Yes. So here is our Three of Wands. That's the Three of Wands of here with the Six of Swords. So deciding to turn the page. Here, Eight of Cups, you're leaving your baggage behind, but mentally you have to turn the page on your sorrows and your disappointments. And the Three of Wands is how we see the future, what is coming in those boats. Okay? Because what is receiving, it's wands. It's the result of the actions and how he put his fire out there, the decisions he made, what he carried, and all of that. Wands. What is he expecting from the arising coming towards him? He's turning the page. It's the end, in order to kind of, the end of the cycle of this, so that it opens up the possibility of actually being able to receive something that would be much more positive here. Let's look at that Page of Swords. What did you understand by looking inside there with your Queen of Cups? Page of Swords. So you got the grasp of it right now, which marks the end of a period where nothing was happening. And that could have been any length of period with the Hangman. Waiting for you to understand that in order to be able to finish your cycle. What's up? Of the Devil, okay? So that you can have peace again. Have faith, follow your light, and start making moves that will be much more active. I'm just going to put that all back. After a period, there is our Seven of Pentacles, where nothing was happening. You're going to be more active, okay? And here I have Justice. Justice and the Devil, that's usually the end of a karma. And of course, the karma is not, oh, in another life I was, a very bad person, so that's why I'm suffering in this life. No, a karma is a wheel that feeds itself with a momentum. And what feeds, what are the four elements are on this wheel. And so how we think, where we vibrate emotionally, how we bring our fire gives a result that influences how we think, how we perceive, our beliefs, and so on and so on and so on. Okay? So that is a karma. And the Devil is there to make us, in a way, suffer in the distortions we have until we stop it and we readjust it. But one of the big qualities and flaws of mankind is that we endure. And so that's why cycles are sometimes way much longer than they should have. But here, you're finishing one, and that's good. Let's look at the three of one that just stopped the, and here is the Wheel of Fortune, so that, you know, as just like I was explaining, we can call it the Wheel of Karma if you want. And what was feeding that wheel that did not bring you any fruits and made you wait and just waiting to live, to enjoy, to have pleasure. The baggage, the emotional baggage associated with it and the beliefs associated with it, you are finally going to leave behind. You understand that at the beginning of the month, but you're going to physically do it near the end. So going from here, I'm just barely holding on to what I have, the false safety of a Four of Pentacles. We're not in the flow because we don't trust. We're just trying to not lose too much, not suffer too much. We're protecting ourselves. And here I have the Three of Cups instead of joy. So this is what you are going to release, and at the same time opening up the door so that you can start experimenting, having things happen to you. And as I say, things happening to you, if you've lived fear, that is super scary. Things happening to me, well, that could be anything, so I'm going to remain safe. And somebody that is grounded emotionally, that is not in his fears, that is in his security, emotional and physical. When I say things happening to you, then they project beautiful things, you know. Maybe I'll meet someone, maybe I'll have a job opportunity, maybe I'll have a project. Amazing things can happen to me. There's the switch. Hangman. Okay, the Magician and the Two of Cups. For a lot of you, this has to do with romance. And here is the High Priestess. You're finishing a cycle where your association of you and the other was something where you've waited a lot for unavailable people, investing but not receiving anything, and now judgment pulls up and it's like, oh, I'm seeing now what is happening. And the thing that I like is that the sword is with the Queen of Cups. So it's not just I understand here what somebody must have told me about, you know, my self-worth and so on. No. Now the understanding is in my cups, in my sacral chakra, in my heart, in every cell of my body. I am looking within and I get this understanding. Here, the vibration of cosmic intelligence that I get. That's why they're going to relieve the Hangman, because now you're seeing this from a completely different angle. Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups. All right, we have the Fool, so of course, you know, fate. And yes, okay, the Pope, that's you, but that's also the counterpart of the High Priestess. So that truth is actually giving you a certain discernment on your past relationships. And when I say relationships, they don't have to be always romantic. We have relationships with our family members, with our friends, with our co-workers, and so on. Here I have the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Wands. How you're going to apply what you understand will be, one, by stopping to project, dream, be in fantasy, either nightmarish fantasies or just waiting and wishing but not being in action. You'll actually start being in action. And here I have the Page of Wands, because in this beautiful, not heaviness with all of my baggage as I carry this, it takes so much energy because I'm carrying all of my baggage with it, everything I've went through and so on. I'm light like a Page of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. And that is why finally an opportunity that is going to give you something is going to come. King of Pentacles, and here I have the Four of Swords. It's healing. This sword is going to help you heal, Four of Swords. But there, that Ace of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles, healing the divine masculine inside of you, so that finally you will be able to mirror in your life, Two of Cups, others that will be committed, that will support you, that will bring solutions and support and so on. Okay? King of Cups. Because of the emotional intelligence you're gaining here. King of Cups. Queen of Swords and the Five of Wands. So your perception of what is in front of you here with the King of Cups is going to be from a mature, healed place. So no more conflict. So if we're talking about, you know, the connections in your life, if you've been hurt, because here, you know, of course, this talks to people that have been hurt or that have been waiting so long and never really being able to connect with somebody. It was like if inside, yes, I want a relationship, but at the same time, no, because I'm always, you know, investing, waiting, and nothing is happening. So this creates like a conflict, okay? And then you can become more and more self-sufficient, isolated, and so on. So this is contrast to connecting with the other and, you know, finding joy and love in that. Let's look at the Three of Pentacles. King of Pentacles again with that Three of Pentacles. See, your divine masculine here, King of Pentacles, this is like engaging yourself into, yes, I'm gonna grow, I'm gonna start having fruit, having pleasure, I'm ruled by Venus, I will not play safe anymore, and actually start investing in me, in life, in the quality of life. Six of Wands. I'm done with everything I've went through here, and here I am going to start to build. Three of Pentacles again. So the release of here, Ten of Pentacles. Since we have the Ace, it's the end of a huge cycle of Wands and Pentacle. How I bring my willpower, either all conflicted, drowned under emotional projections, and, you know, what is coming towards me, what am I actually attracting towards me, now is going to be readjusted because you're finishing a cycle. You're going to invest in something. You're going to start building the reality you want. What is my intention? Every morning when I wake up, what is my intention today? What am I feeding today? Is my intention to have pleasure, to be out there, to enjoy, to find solutions? Is this the aspect of life that I am feeding? Is that my intention as I wake up? Or is my intention to be safe, to, you know, not trusting, and so on? projecting and not trusting. So of course we live what we invest in. You're making a big decision to change that, which is actually allowing a brand new beginning to come into your life that you've been waiting for a long time. Let's call it like this. Okay? So, Taurus, brand new beginning. I'm going to call it new beginning. So, on this, thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I forgot to say that on the other videos. I have an announcement on the 17th of December. In fact, it's the 17th, 18th, and 19th of December. There's the conference, International Conference on Spiritual Technology, and I've been invited to talk. I'll be talking on the 17th. I'm going to leave. There's a bunch of great people that are going to come and share their knowledge, their different roots, spiritual roots, and so very interesting. You can look at all the details. There's a website below. You click on that and you'll have all the information for this conference on the web. If you want a private reading, there's going to also be in the description below an email. So you write to me on the email, I write to you back with the information how to book a reading. I'm going to wish you an amazing winter solstice, where it's the beautiful time to start, planting the seeds that we will want to grow with the sun coming back. And of course, an amazing holiday, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you're celebrating, all my love and light. And also thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And this month, the new moon is on the 4th of December. And I'm going to do a little ceremony to give you back. So on this, love and light. And I'll see you next month. All right?